Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate you guys taking time and tuning in my YouTube channel. I'm back again with another video. In today's video, we have his and hers type of a situation, and this was influenced by my previous video where I was actually doing an unboxing and first impression of the iPhone 11 product Red. So in that video, I happened to feature a JBL Go 2 Bluetooth speaker. And then I had about 2 or 3 people asking me if the speaker is actually good. I did give them my responses, but I thought, like, you know what, let me just, give them some satisfaction. So in this video, I'm gonna be comparing the 2 speakers. So I have JBL Go first generation and I have JBL Go 2, which is the second generation. So those are the speakers that I have here with me. So like I said, it's a his and hers type of a situation. So the blue ones belong to me, and this rose gold type of a color belongs to my wife. I got mine about mid 2018, and I got it because I wanted to do like a YouTube review, and I got this from Super Ballist. This was going for like about 350. It was on special. I think that was one of the reasons why I bought it. And this one, wifey got it for her Valentine gift as part of the things that she got because she wanted a speaker. So there's a difference between the two, but they all form part of the same make and the model. And then the only difference is because one is the first generation and the other one is the second generation. So I think maybe the best way for me to do this is, let me just take you through this quick specification comparison between the two, and then we'll do the test, and then I think we should wrap up the video right there. So let's start in with the blue guy, the JBL Go first generation. So basically this has an Bluetooth 4.1. So I think it's the same as the other one. And then this has about 600 milliamp battery. And then it actually takes you about 1.5 hours to charge. So to get a full charge, you're gonna have to plug this thing for 1.5 hours so that you can get a full charge. And then on that full charge on the 600 milliamp battery is gonna give you 5-hour playback. So that number is not really consistent. It also depend, I must mention, it also depend on the decibels, which is how you actually measure the sound, and also how loud you are playing on the speaker. So if you're on the full blast, definitely your battery is going to last you right about 5 hours. So yeah, basically that's it. This is actually not water resistant, and then you can actually go to about 10 to 12 meters away from the device that you have connected to, and you should still be able to hear your sound. So that's pretty much it with the basic internal specification. I won't go into details about the decibels and all those kind of things. And then on this one you have about 730 milliamps, and it takes 2.5 hours to get a full charge. And then the funny part is it also plays 5 hours. So you also get a 5-hour playback, which doesn't actually make sense, because if this is 130 more of milliamps on top of this one, it doesn't make sense why it also has a playback of the same. But I think it's because this, I don't know, might be louder than this guy. So we're gonna test that when we actually play them. So basically this weighs about 180 grams. So it's not that heavy, not like 50 grams apart. Yeah, 50 grams apart from this one. So let's actually look at how they look on the outside. So this one had like the sharp curves on the side. So it's not as fully cornered like this one. This one has like sharp corners and all those kind of things. And then this doesn't actually have anywhere where you can actually hook it. So you can hook this one anyway. So if you can look it on the side, there's no way you can actually put in a strap to actually hold it with a strap. Whereas on this one, you can actually strap it in here, and then you can hold it with a lanyard, and then you can put it on your neck if you want to. So looking on top of this, so on this first generation, you got like a power button, which is the same on this side here. It's also a power button to switch it on and off, and then Bluetooth pairing button. It's the same on both sides, and then you get like a volume down and then volume up. And then on this one here, where there used to be a phone button which you can use to actually answer and drop calls, they actually put in a play button, which is the button that you actually use to pause and play the the music. So this doesn't mean that it doesn't take calls. Yes, it still does take calls, on the very same button. So I like that feature because you can actually pause your music here, and then you can actually resume it from the speaker instead of having to go to your device and actually pause and play it from there. So this is a great feature that they have here, but you just have to know that on the very same play button, that's where you actually answer your calls. So, but with that being said, it actually tells you that this is a built-in microphone with noise and echo cancelling. It's not something that you can actually tell. On the both speakers, they have echo and noise cancelling. It's not something that you can tell because, I mean, these are very small speakers and you are on the open surrounding where you can actually get in external noises. So this one, it has an IPX 68 rating of water resistance. So basically, you can go into your shower with this one and yeah, nothing will actually happen to it. So you can actually see that by the cover where you actually charge it. There's actually a rubber closure, which is very strong. So it actually protects water from getting into your audio jack as well as your charging port, which is through a micro USB. So on this side, we find in a microphone right here outside. So when you close in here, the microphone doesn't get covered. So you can actually still use the microphone while this part is closed. And then inside you find in the micro USB port where you can actually plug in, and then the audio jack, which is a 3.5 milli jack that you can connect to your device which don't have a Bluetooth, or if you don't prefer to use a Bluetooth for sound quality. Some people believe that if you connect via a wire, the sound tends to be great, but yeah, I believe so too. So on this one on the side, it's actually not covered. All the ports are open. The microphone, the micro USB port and the audio jack, they are all open, so which means they're exposed, and then tells you that this is actually not water resistant, so you can take this anywhere close to the water. So in terms of the price, this was going for about 349 South African rands. That was on special. I got this from Super Ballist, and then this we got it for about 499 at Musica. So I don't think this was on special, so that's actually the retailing price at Musica. You can still check them and see how much it's going for right there. So now let's do a sound test. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull this together because my microphone is sitting right here on me. I don't know if I should pull it here and then you guys can tell me which one sounds great, but let's do that just now. So let's start with this guy, and then I'm gonna pick up a song. Of course, it's gonna be a copyright free music, so we can find that from YouTube. So let's find one track, and then I'm gonna play it for about 15 seconds, and then okay, let's say 20 seconds. I'll play it for 20 seconds on this one, and then I'll take it back and then play it for another 20 seconds on this one. Then I think we can move it further and see which one sound great. So you guys are gonna be judging in terms of the sound quality, the bass, and all those kind of things. So let's start with the JBL Go 2. Switch it on, should pair automatically. Then it will make a sound that it is paired. So there we go. So let's play it. I'm gonna try to put the volume on maximum. So as I'm recording this video right now, it's 1:15 in the morning, Friday 31st July. So it's very late. I hope I won't be making noise to my neighbors, but yeah, let's try. Okay, that was JBL Go 2. Hope I didn't wake anyone up. So let's try again. And then let's close this guy. And then I'm gonna pair the second one. Switch to JBL. Okay, and jump to the same song quickly before the security guards are sent on me. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, I will leave that to you guys, not for me to judge, but basically this one is more advanced than this one, and then it has more battery, like I said. So for me, I feel like this one has more bass than this one. It feels light, not only because the battery is less than this, but even the sound quality. So basically on this one, according to JBL, they said inside here there are 2 speakers, and then this one has only 1 speaker, just the one round speaker inside here. No, as opposed to this one. This one has a speaker which is like a bit oval in shape, going round about here, and then there's a round speaker, another one down here. So this one works as a bass, and the other one works like as a tweeter. And yeah, that's why it's actually getting best sound. But I think I can leave that to you guys. We tend to hear sound differently. So that has been it with His and Hers type of a situation. So I still use mine to take some calls because it is a built-in microphone, so I can actually walk around with it. So something that I will recommend for those who are still joining their meetings, online meeting. So if you are not required to use a video on your online meeting, you can still connect this thing, and then you can walk around with it in the house, and you will be able to hear everyone. Same applies to this. The benefit is dust resistance, water resistance. You can actually take it almost everywhere. This will work best for you in that situation. So I would recommend any of the 2 that will work for you. Just choose which one you will be able to afford. So that has been it with this His and Hers type of a situation. It's one of the things that we actually play around with in the house. So thank you so much for tuning, guys. I will definitely see you on my next video. Consider subscribing to my channel, hit the like button and pressing on the bell notification button so that you get notified each time I upload the video. And I will see you on my next one. Bye.